Alrighty, BB40 here with a new video. I've been playing this game here, Zombie Mayhem. I tend to like zombie shooting games, and this one's actually one that you can just keep playing and playing, like Recall Zombies, which I've done before for many hours straight, if you want to. I recommend this game too if you ever want to get on a leaderboard. You can do it on this game in about 3 or 4 weeks. You'll be on a leaderboard. So here's where you select this top left button for your weapons, and you can look at your primary weapons options, your secondary weapons. And I recommend when you go in, just kind of scroll through and look at the different ones they offer, and look at their number one. You want to look at damage. Number two, you want to look at capacity, how many rounds are held in the clip. So I found you start off with like an M16 machine gun. I'm worked my way up to AK-47 right now is what I use mostly right now. There's also a FAMAS gun, which was pretty decent when you get that far. Just get that gun, it'll help. And these are like challenges. You have daily challenges, you have weekly challenges, you have lifetime challenges, like hitting 100,000 zombies, which I'm not even halfway there yet. Killing 100,000. This last one down here, beat wave 55 plus, I've done that twice. I've gone to wave 61, I've gone to wave 70. And for some reason, it's just not registering. It's not giving me that. So every day you go in here, you can claim a new gift. Every consecutive day. If you miss a couple days, you start fresh back at number one. So, and they also have this wheel. If you look over to the left, right below the guns, there is the wheel button. It's the same wheel that you have here. I have two right now, but I save all my wheel spins to try to get a ray gun. The only way you can get the ray gun is on this wheel. It's the only way you can do it. So I'll check it. If I see the ray gun, I'll spin it. If I don't see a ray gun, I just save them for when I do see a ray gun. So here you can see I've been playing hard mode. And this is what I've been talking about. The hard mode has the lowest leaderboard settings, lowest levels on the leaderboards. The lowest number of waves completed and the lowest number of zombies killed. And I've already worked my way up to about in the number 75 position in the hard. And I'm just going to concentrate on hard, just keep going playing hard mode only. And these are your different zombies. You start off with some easy zombies, and you get this crawler that's kind of easy to kill. But then you start getting like, it tells you what wave they start showing up, like wave 7. You start to get these static zombie here. He's a little tougher. And then you get the, what I call the wizard. He calls it a zap walker. He shoots out lightning bolts at you like a wizard. These guys here, zombie catalysts, they end up shooting other zombies to strengthen them. And then the glitch zombie is very annoying. He glitches out the whole screen, makes it look like Minecraft or something. It's really, really annoying. Cuts out about half the screen, half your visibility. So they're tough. Sprinters are just like twice as fast as all the other zombies. They're a type of crawler. What they call a boom bringer is actually a bloated zombie. He's all bloated belly, and you shoot him, he'll explode. If you're too close to him, he could damage you. Then you start getting tougher and tougher zombies, like this reinforced zombie, and then it's an armored zombie. This little dasher guy is a really small zombie, but he's really fast and does a good amount of damage when he hits you. And then the tank is really strong. He'll hit you for like 50% if you're not careful. And the burnt zombies, these are zombies that come out, they're on fire. An alarm will go off, and you have to go find the fire alarm. Pull the fire alarm to set off the sprinkler system that'll douse those firewalkers and will put out their fire and make them really weak. If you don't hit that, pull that fire alarm and douse them with water, they're very, very difficult to kill. So I'm going to go ahead and you see at the bottom right there it says sit out. If you want to just sit and go through everything and check your guns, you just click sit out. And when you're done, just click it again and it'll take you back into the game. You can start selecting the game. Now there's 4 maps you can choose from. I'm going to do the Lost Metro in this one, but I'm going to show a video of each one: Cemetery, Asylum, and Waste Town. So there's 4 different maps to choose from, and you can go in 2 different options. I'll show you here. 3 options for, I always go hard now. regular or insane, either one. And if you want to do default, it'll stop after 40 rounds if you make it that far. Or you can do infinite. You just keep going and going and going nonstop. Like I said, I've been to wave 70 already and going solo. So, but I'm going to try to go 40 rounds in this one. I've done 40 rounds in each of the maps, and just to get the badges, which I've managed to do. So, now you start off, like I said, weaker zombies, and then the zombies, stronger zombies come out as you move up in the waves. And this is a station. It's in every map where you can, if you say you shoot your gun and you run out of ammo and you don't have any more ammo, you can go here and switch and pick a different gun that you may have purchased already. So you can switch out your primary weapon or your secondary weapon or even your melee weapon. Now this is my katana. I managed to make it to wave 100. You have to get to wave 100 to get the katana. And you also need like $2.2 million in cash. You see the top, just to the right of center at the very top, you see I got $512 now after spending everything. So each gun that you can earn in the game becomes available as you level up. It's the same as like Zombie Rush. You get newer guns as you level up higher and higher. This one, most of the guns are locked until you can hit that certain level, and then you can purchase the gun. So you can skip over a lot of different levels if you want to. And I wasn't sure about that at first, and I was buying like every gun in order. I was pretty much wasting my money. You can actually skip over. You don't have to buy them in order. So, and here you see I'm just fighting the zombies here. My little secondary pistol is the Beretta, which I think is the best secondary weapon so far that I've looked at or owned. But with this zombie game, just like all the other zombie games, I give you the same advice, is keep moving. You know, if you scroll back there about 30 seconds, you'll see I was shooting zombies in one direction. I had looked one direction, there was nothing there. I turned around and killed a couple of zombies, and I turned back around and there's like 7 zombies on my back. That quick. These games know which direction you face, and they always spawn zombies behind you. Every single zombie game does that. Every one I've played. This one is no exception. Maybe worse than the others. So you always got to keep moving. And there's very few places where you can back up against a wall or back up into a corner and camp. There's really no camping in this game. The zombies are too strong after you get to higher levels, and they'll just you just can't kill them quick enough. So you have to keep moving in this game. You have to keep running. So I'm going to be skipping over a lot of rounds. Like I said, I went 40 rounds, 40 waves. And I'm going to go out here just to show you the outside. I like to stay inside down in that subway mostly. Now this center tank is in the middle of this crossroad here. You look at down the barrel, and straight it's pointing down that road there, and to the left, the road to the left side of that tank are the 2 alleys you go down that have entrances into the subway. There's only 2 entrances and 1 straight subway section. Now this here is a nukes station. If you hear the alarm go off for a nuclear attack, a nuclear weapon attack or something, you have to run to that station to stop the attack. There's also stations for gas masks. You'll have these, all of a sudden, alarms will go off like this here. This is just the fire alarm warning. There's also one for a gas mask. You have to go find a gas station, gas mask station, and put a mask on. Otherwise, you'll suffocate from the toxic gases. And these zombies I'm killing here, these were the fire zombies, or the fire walkers. They were on fire at first, but the water, when you pull the fire alarm, it sets off sprinkler systems, and it puts out the fire on these zombies and makes them a lot weaker. If you don't pull that fire alarm, these zombies are the strongest zombie out there. They're very, very difficult to kill. They'll take a lot of rounds of ammo, or it take like 10 swipes of my katana, which is the strongest melee weapon, to take down a firewalker if you don't douse them with water first. So after you do douse them with water, they become the weakest zombie. So Now, one of the challenges, I think is a weekly challenge, is to rebuild 200 spawn stations where you have to put the boards back up. So that's why you'll see me every now and then stopping and putting the boards back in place to try to meet that objective, weekly objective. And all those objectives, they'll give you a lot of different benefits. Mostly you do it to gain more money for buying weapons. And also some will even level you up quicker. Like when I had completed some all-time challenges, one of them was like killing 10,000 zombies, another one was killing 20,000 or 25,000 zombies. When I hit that, and I gained like 2 or 3 levels. I was up around level 100, and all of a sudden I was at level 103. I don't know how I got there, but it was just from completing that task. It leveled me up. So a lot of these tasks, you might want to, remember what they are and try to complete them, because they give you a lot of benefits in leveling up quicker and getting more cash. So when you see the drops in the game, you have ammo boxes, you have a health box which will completely restore your health, and you have these grenades. I'll show you what I like to do is the same type of thing I do in Recall Zombies. I'll do a zombie roundup. I get all the zombies rounded up into a bunch, and then I'll throw a grenade in the middle of them and kill them all. In Recall Zombies, I would use it for my thunder guns. I would just round up the zombies into a bunch and then blast them with the thunder guns to get tons of points that way. So here's the first boss. You get a boss every 10 rounds or 10 waves. And this first one, in my opinion, is actually the most difficult boss to kill, because it keeps spawning these zombies. And not only does it spawn zombies, but it shoots something at you faster than any other zombie shoots at you. That thing comes so fast, it's hard to get out of the way. So you gotta kind of like keep moving to side. If you stand in one place too long, he'll hit you and damage you. So, and the zombies, the bosses always stand to the left of their health bar. You see the health bar shows how much health they have left. So you always shoot to the left of that bar. If you can't see him, you'll probably hit him. He's always on the left side. So I just dropped a grenade on all those zombies. And this zombie, the first boss here, he also spawns, I think, about a half a dozen zombies at a time. Right there, he just spawned another whole cluster of them. And he just keeps doing that. Like every 15 seconds, he spawns more zombies. Or every 10 seconds, he just keeps spawning and spawning. So I finally hit him enough times with my AK-47 that I was able to take him down. I'm going to try to kill the rest of these zombies with grenades. Now I got this. Only 2 of the maps have this problem, the acid rain. So just look at the middle tank and follow the barrel down that aisle. And you want to get down in the subway to get out of the acid rain, because acid rain will also kill you, just like the poisonous gas or the nuclear weapon attack. So there's 3 different things in this map, and also the map called Waste Town has the same thing as in that map also. The other 2 maps, the Asylum and the Cemetery, do not have these other things to worry about. All they have is the gas masks. You can't do the acid rain in the Asylum because it's all indoors, and the Cemetery is all open. There's no place to hide really. So they don't torture you with the gas in the Cemetery map. Because I don't think they don't. I'm trying to remember. Well, they do with the gas. They just don't do it with the acid rain. There's no acid rain in the Cemetery or the Asylum. So here's the I call the Wizard. He just came out. He's probably the second zombie I hate the most. The one I hate the most is the retro, the one that just glitches the screen. Oh, the glitcher. They call it the glitch zombie. He just glitches the whole screen out, so it's very, very difficult to see anything. And you'll see those come out after I kill the next boss, or before the next boss. Around, I think it was like around wave 17 to 20, in that range, is when the glitchers come out. But right now we just have the wizards. And the wizards can hit you from a long way away with their lightning bolts, and they damage you quite a bit. If you just stand still in one spot and they just keep zapping you, they'll eventually take you down. So you got to keep moving from the wizards. See that lightning bolt just came out and hit me? I hate those guys. So what I do a lot of times when I'm doing my zombie roundup and I see the wizards on the side, I'll pull up my katana and kill him as I'm running by. Just whack him a few times. So, and down here, if I play the Metro map, I like to stay down here in the subway on these train tracks here, and I round up the zombies. I do my zombie roundup, and then I'll throw a grenade in the middle of them, take them all out. So here I'm going to try to rebuild the wall. As the zombies spawn, I just whack them with my katana as they try to come out and kill them inside the spawn. So the katana is really a great melee weapon. I've loved it since I've been trying the longest time. Well, I've been playing this game for steadily for maybe about the past 3 weeks, maybe an hour or two a day on average. And I managed to get, the leaderboard shows 100 positions for kills and waves completed. And I'm on like, I'm up on number 75 in hard mode. I'm going to keep pushing up. Should be able to make it above the top 25 probably. The very top leader position is about 200,000 kills. Now I'm at about 32,000 kills right now, and I'm already at position 75. So I recommend hard mode. If you go to regular mode, the top position is almost like 600,000 kills. So it's like 3 times as high as the hard mode. And Insane, surprisingly, has the highest. It's like someone's almost close to passing 1 million kills in the Insane mode. So I think it personally would be insane to try to beat that. The amount of time you have to put in the game is insane. So this is the nuke warning. So you go to these stations, you just hold the letter E. If it's a toxic gas warning, you just hold E to pick up a gas mask. The nuke warning that you just saw, you just hold E to stop the nuke attack. And the firewalkers, you just find the fire alarm, hold E to pull the fire alarm and set off the sprinkler system. Now there's drops, besides the ammo, the health, and the grenades, you also can pick up a ray gun, which I got right now from a drop. There's also I think it's called a hard bullet. It's like it boosts the strength of your bullets. And so you just see this red bullet sticking up in the middle of a spawn drop. And if you can get that, you can kill the zombies quicker and easier with your guns. It does like 30% more damage when you get a hard bullet drop. And the other thing that there is in here, which you should be able to show later, is a, I'm trying to think what they call it. They give you this drop that allows you to see where all the zombies are. See how they're red right now? When you get down to the last 5 zombies, they turn red. But this other drop is this round ball that drops. And I forget what it's called. You'll see it here as we go through. It shows up in the last couple of rounds. And it'll make all the zombies. It is the glitch zombie. See how the screen just glitches? It's very difficult to see things. Those guys there, the purple guy, those are the glitch zombies. It's like my number 1 zombie that I hate out of all of them. And then the wizard's like number 2. I got wizards and glitchers, and now I got a nuke attack coming again. So what I want to do is I want to drag all the zombies down the other end of this subway so I can run back up there. I got a minute, so I'm going to wait about 30 seconds, bring all the zombies down here, and then run back up and cancel the nuke attack and stop it. But you want to drag the zombies away from these stations, the gas mask station and the nuke station, so that they don't hit you and kill you while you're holding E and trying to stop the nuke attack, which I've had happen in my earlier days of playing this game. So I get all the zombies on the other end, so I can run over here and just hit E and stop this nuke attack. So remember that if some of these alarms go off and you have to go get a gas mask, or you have to go get stop the nuke attack or pull a fire alarm, drag the zombies away from the location so that you can safely perform the task without getting killed by the zombies, having them overwhelm you while you're sitting there trying to grab a gas mask or pull a fire alarm. Just remember that. And for running, what you got to do, if you run with your primary weapon, you don't run very fast. So what I always do is either I pull out my melee, my katana. I can run fairly fast with the katana. But the secondary weapon, my Beretta, I can run really fast, like twice as fast as the katana. So if I want to run fast, if you want to run somewhere and outrun the zombies and get to a station, switch. Right now, so I'm running really quick because I switched over to my secondary weapon. Just remember to do that whenever you have to run somewhere. And you can do this just like, Zombie Rush, you hit the number 1 key or number 2 key, for primary or secondary or whatever, or melee. So just hit the numbers in the keypad and they'll switch you from primary to secondary weapons. And the melee is number 3. And if you happen to pick up a ray gun, and the other drop that you could get is a minigun, a Gatling gun. That's also something. So the ray gun and the minigun will show up in position number 4. Well, if you happen to get both at the same time, that's probably 4 and 5, which I've had happen before. You get both drops at the same time. The minigun I don't activate very often because it's very, very slow in running. It really slows down your running. It's like you're at a crawl speed and the zombies just overwhelm you if there's too many zombies around and you're shooting the minigun. So actually, even though the minigun's a really cool weapon and fires a lot of ammo, it's a dangerous weapon to use because it can get you killed. Because you just can't outrun the zombies when you're holding onto it. So if you find yourself with a minigun and the zombies are getting too close or too many, switch to your secondary weapon, just hit the number 2 key and run. Get away from all the zombies and then pull the minigun back out. Just hit number 4 and pull the minigun back out. You just start shooting again. So just remember that. So here I got the nuke thing again, but zombies, see how close the zombies are? They'll be all over me here. So I gotta get away and drag them away from that station. So again, I'm gonna run all the way down the other end of this subway here. And pull these zombies down here away from that station. I still got, 38, 37 seconds, so I got plenty of time. It only takes, I think, about 5 seconds to actually deactivate the nuke attack. So now they pulled most of the zombies down there. I'm just going to run back all the way back up here and cancel the nuke. So I actually let it go one time just to see what would happen. And it's like everything just lights up and it gets really bright, and then all of a sudden you're just dead. So if you don't stop it, it will end the game. It will kill you and end the game. So you have to stop the nuke attack if you want to keep playing. But again, try to do a zombie roundup. Try to round up the zombies into a bunch. And if you want to use your grenades, instead of killing just 1 or 2 zombies at a time, you want to kill the whole bunch, as many as you can. And a grenade will take out, I usually round up. I think you end up with about somewhere between 20 and 24 zombies are out at a time. So you can get 24 zombies in a bunch and kill them all with a grenade in the early rounds. In later rounds, there are some zombies that are just too tough to kill with 1 grenade. It takes like 2 or 3 grenades. Like the Juggernaut zombie at the end. You'll see it when they get to wave, fast forward to wave 38 and 39. These zombies are really tough. They're big. I'm not saying the right name for them, but they are like brutes in Zombie Rush. They're really big. It's like trying to kill a wraith brute. And just very difficult to kill. It takes like 8 swings with my katana to kill one. And my katana does like 170 damage. So each weapon, when you go back in and look at your guns, like I was saying before, when you want to select primary weapon and secondary weapon and melee weapon, you want to look at how much damage. Just click on the weapon, look at the statistics on it, look at how much damage it does, and how many rounds it holds in the clip. Like a lot of guns do a lot of damage. Like this, they got these big, powerful sniper rifles that could do like over 100 damage, but they only hold maybe 7 rounds. So they're not really worth getting because there's so many zombies. You run out of ammo before you can kill all the zombies. even though they're very strong. They just can only kill so many zombies. So I picked the AK-47. When I pull it up again, then to the right corner, bottom right corner, you can see it'll show you the damage. I mean, it won't show you the damage. It'll show you how many rounds I have in a clip, and it'll show me how many rounds I have in reserve. And I'm able to hold 45 rounds in a clip, which is good, and with 300 rounds in reserve. So you get a good amount of ammo with the AK-47. So now we're going to boss number 3, round 30. And this guy is, he's a tough one in that he fires a lot at you, but he also sends zombies at you. It's like the first boss sent regular zombies at you. This guy here sends sprinters at you. The guys that crawl on the ground really fast, the black ones. He keeps spawning those, but he only spawns like maybe 2 at a time instead of like 6 at a time like the other boss. So he's not as bad as the first boss, but he still is a challenge. So what I generally tend to do is, instead of wasting my ammo on the sprinters, is I'll pull out my katana and chop them. Kill them as they get near me. I'll just whack them with my katana and then save all your ammo. See how they are here? I just kill them with the katana and save my ammo for the boss. So they come in pairs, generally. I think they only spawns 2 at a time. And here goes the fire alarm. So I got to go up, find the fire alarm to stop the firewalkers, the zombies that are on fire. And as I was saying, they are very, very, very strong, very hard to kill while they're on fire. So you got to go pull that alarm. But what I want to do here is I'm trying to see if I can get them all down, away from the alarm, so I can run up there and hit the alarm without being attacked by them. Just like the other stations I was talking about, when you have to stop the nuke attack or grab a gas mask, you want to get the zombies away from the station so they don't kill you while you're trying to turn it on. You see how fast those sprinters are too. If I had hesitated a second, they would have been on me, hitting me while I was trying to pull the alarm. So I'm trying to get these guys off of me, trying to stop them from attacking me, but then also I need to start shooting the boss here. Just remember, you see his health bar. He's always on the left side of the health bar. So I gotta go to a different position because he moves. This particular boss moves quick. He stays right on you. He's always keeping you on your toes. You always have to keep running away from him, getting some distance away from him. But what I want to do is get him down in the subway where I have a long stretch with no obstacles, so I can keep backing up away from him and shooting him at the same time. Now, it's been very rare that I would run out of ammo when killing a boss. They usually give you enough ammo to take down a boss, any particular boss. So again, I got these sprinters coming at me here. And the boss is pretty much right on my tail too. So I'm going to get myself a little bit of distance here where I can finally do some shooting and do some damage on this guy. I can back up quite a ways without running into something. But you can see he's like just about staying right with me here. Don't have enough time to get rid of one, go through one clip and he's right back on me. But he's mostly damaged. He's about 75% down now. So it's only going to take a couple more clips to take him down fully. I'm just waiting for those little sprinters to come out, give them a whack or two. He's got to work his way up that stairwell. Sometimes in one of the maps, the Waste Town, the zombies, there's 3 houses you can go into, and inside the houses is where you'll find gas masks, primarily. And the brutes the boss zombies have a hard time getting through the doors of those houses. I did the Waste Town, went 40 rounds, and the last zombie just could not get through the door. I just sat inside the house and just kept shooting him through the doorway. So it's just kind of a maybe something they need to fix in the game. But it's a fun, to me anyway, right now. I enjoy this zombie shooting game. It's one I'll play now. I got an objective to try to get higher up on the leaderboard right now. Is what I want to do. I want to hit 100,000 kills, and I'm not even halfway there yet. But you only need to get to about 30,000 kills to get on the leaderboard right now. Even less than that. I think it's only about 28,000 kills. So I got to run by that boss. Unfortunately, I didn't take a lot of damage when I ran by him. He wasn't able to hit me very well. So now to take him out. Be my last clip here. Take him down. There he goes. And they always drop an ammo box when you kill him, so you can. But I want to save that one because it's fresh, and this one's been here a little while. I want to grab it before it disappears. Replenish my ammo. So back to my routine again, going to rebuilding barriers and chopping the zombies as they come through the barrier. So now we're in the last 2 rounds. I jumped ahead to wave 38, and there's one of the big brute zombies. You got all the zombies are out now. You got the armored zombies, the football guys who are really tough. You got the brutes. You got the toxic zombies, bloaters that explode. So you gotta be careful not to chop them with your melee weapon, because when you kill them with your melee weapon, they blow up right next to you and they can damage you. So you want to give some distance between you and the bloaters, so they don't damage you when you kill them. I generally end up, there's one right there on the left. I generally end up shooting them with my guns, the bloaters, so they don't take any damage. The big brutes I like to chop up with my katana, because they move very slow. But the problem is if they hit you just once, it's like 50% damage. So you can only take 1 hit from one of those brutes. You take 2 hits and you can be dead. So just remember that when you're fighting the brutes. So we've got everybody out here right now. We've got the little sprinters, you got the glitchers, you have the wizards, you have the 2 different types of wizards are both out here now. You got the brutes, you got the armored soldiers, you got the football guys, you got everyone's out now. And the little guys, the little screamers, the screechers, they just shoot across the floor really fast. In this map, they all tend to get trapped inside of the inside of the train tracks. They can't hop up over that wall. Once they fall down in there, they're stuck in there. And you'll see them here and there. You can hear them. They do this little kid giggle, and then they shoot across the floor. But when you get into, I'll talk about it when I get into the other maps when they come out, is to avoid getting hit by them. The only way you can avoid getting hit by them is to jump. There's a brute right there. I just chopped him up. Took quite a few shots to kill him. So, yes, I'll try to point one out when I see one of the little guys. There's one down there on the floor. He has like a little, looks like a little leprechaun hat. See him right there in the middle, that little guy right there? He's the one that makes the funny sound, but he can't jump over the wall. But they do a lot of damage when they hit you. And here's one of those bullets I was talking about. Incendiary bullet, they call it. It increases the strength of your weapons by about 30%, and they last for a minute. So whenever I get one of those, I just pull up one of my guns and start shooting zombies instead of blowing them up with grenades or hitting them with my katana, because the bullets are much stronger now and I can take down the zombies easier. And I believe I'm going to end up showing one of the balls that I was talking about that shows you where all the zombies are. I did have that in this run. I may have deleted it or edited it out just to save time, but I'll cover it for sure in another video of one of the other maps if I don't have it here, if you don't get to see one. So I've only got a little bit of time left in this one, round 39, before I fight the last boss, so I think I already cut it out. So my bullet has about 4 seconds left. There's a ball right there. What do they call it? X-ray, okay. You see how it just lights up all the zombies, so you can see where they all are. It's a big help when you're trying to round them up, do a zombie roundup, trying to get them all gathered together in a bunch, so you can blow them up with a grenade. You get to see where they all are. Now those two guys over there are just brutes, and they walk really slow, so I'm not going to worry about getting them into the bunch because a grenade wouldn't kill them anyway. But I'm going to try to take some of these guys out with a grenade here if I get this bunch rounded up. So it looks like it took all of them out except for the brutes. I don't want to get hit by them because, they, like I said, they do a lot of damage. They do 50% damage. And that was a bloater. You see how he just popped? This is a brute here. You see how many shots he takes. He just hit me. He hit me. Took about 50% damage. So now we get the final brute, the final boss zombie. And this guy, he doesn't spawn any zombies, which is good. But he shoots rockets at you, and he also shoots a cannon, like a strong machine gun. So you got to just stay out of his range. And he's just, you can take him down just like all the other zombies. Just got to hit him with your primary weapon over and over. I've actually gone up with some of these zombies and just, I've managed to kill a couple with just my katana. Just my melee weapon. When you hit them, it kind of knocks them off balance. And with the katana, you can swing it fast enough where you just keep the boss off balance all the time. Well, most of the time. But if you decide to do that, to attack a boss with your melee weapon, just keep an eye on your own health bar. And if you see your own health dropping, just get out of there, run off, just recover some health before you go back and try to finish him off. So just remember that too. These bosses deal a lot of damage, especially when you're in close, fighting pretty much hand to hand with them, with a melee weapon. So you got to be careful. You know, if you strike just right, hit him just right, you can keep him off balance, keep knocking him off balance. So here he is here. And as long as you keep a long enough distance, you can dodge the rockets, and he will not fire his machine gun until he gets within a certain range. He just fires his rockets, and you can see he can just step aside, just keep missing him. It is his machine gun. I got a little too close and took some damage there. So just back off more, get a little more distance, and you can just step aside of the rockets. So I think what I might do here is just run around him. If you go to your secondary weapon, you can be fast enough, you just run around him, and he can't hit you. And then we'll go ahead and pull my primary weapon back out and finish him off. He's already down about 80%. So just one more clip will probably take him down. Yeah, it looks like I took him down. And that's it. Round 40, the game will end. You have different endings like this one. The subway comes in and takes you back. So... Now, one of the, I forget if it was I think it's an all-time challenge, is to win 8 times. Every time you complete a 40-round challenge in any map, it counts as a win. So just remember that. So there's my all-time kills at 31-4. And it said I had daily challenges. I finished a few daily challenges, so I'm going to collect those. So among these challenges I completed, you see I killed 1,500 zombies, killed 50 with grenades, survived 30 waves. So, and you want to collect all these as much as you can, as they really help you level up quicker and gather up cash quicker to buy weapons. So these are important to do whenever you can. And obviously the weekly challenges give you more benefits, and the all-time challenges even more on top of that. Um, so there's a challenge I just completed that was win a total of 8 games. Gave me a lot of benefit. There's one that says win a total of 15 games now. And you can see that some of these, like the one that says 100,000 zombies, kill 100,000, you get 2.5 million dollars toward purchasing things. So, but that takes a lot of grinding to kill that many. I've only killed, right here it shows you 31,400 in hard mode, and that put me, I'll show you here in a second at what level it put me here on the leaderboard. So you see I managed to get in spot number 76 out of 100 on the leaderboard as far as most kills. So, and you can see that it goes up gradually, so I should be able to keep moving up fairly quickly if I keep playing, every day. And I'm hoping to at least get to 100,000. That would put me right now at number 5 from the top on the leaderboard. I don't know if I'm going to even attempt regular mode or insane mode, because their leaderboards are so much higher than hard mode. Like I was saying, in regular is like 600,000 at the top, and you see hard mode's only 200,000, and insane mode is almost at 1 million kills at the top, which is just crazy. Now I'm also on the waves, getting close to 700. That was 689. And you can see the bottom is 694, so I'm almost on the leaderboard for the number of waves completed. I've got like maybe another 10 waves to play, and I'll be at the bottom of the wave board. So, yep, number 76 for most kills. Anyway, if this is a leaderboard, pretty much anybody who's played zombie shooting games can get on. I managed to do it in about 3 weeks of playing, hour or two a day on average. So, like I say, if you want to be on a leaderboard, this is the one to shoot for. And that's a fun, to me, it's a fun zombie shooting game. I like it. I've had a lot of fun with this particular game so far, so I'm been happy with it. I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to do a video of each map. This is the first one, the Lost Metro map. And I'll be doing the cemetery and the asylum. Asylum's my favorite map, and although cemetery I like too, just it's big and it's a lot of detail to it. And if you want to, you can see what I'm doing here. You could just wander off to the edge of the the waiting area here. There's like a wall all around the edge. You can run all around the top of that wall. If you happen to jump off the side, it'll just respawn you back in the main area there, the center of the island, whatever this map is that they made here for the waiting area. So anyway, I appreciate everybody checking this out, and give the game a try if you haven't tried it yet. I think you'll like it if you like zombie shooting games. You don't have as many maps as a lot of other games, but the maps are pretty detailed and they're fairly large. And they're fun to play, and the zombies are different, interesting to fight. So anyway, thanks again for checking this out. I appreciate it, and catch the next one. Thanks. Bye.